Hello and welcome to my channel. I am the Contemporary Oracle and this is a Spiral Oracle reading. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and if you have, I thank you. This channel is still in its infancy, still growing at the time of this reading, and so I do appreciate all of you who support my channel by subscribing. That is all I will ever ask of you. And just to open your heart to what Spirit is guiding me to say and what Source is connecting us here for. We are the collective consciousness. We are connected in the universe. And I thank YouTube for providing a catalyst that I feel comfortable with to bridge the gap between the 3D and 5D. So thank you again for subscribing. I am most humbled. As for today's reading, please check out the first Spiral Oracle reading in the playlist entitled Spiral Oracle Reading, as it has the how this reading will be conducted, and that may be beneficial for those who are drawn to the Spiral Oracle. So let us go deeper into the consciousness together. So, as I show each card, I want you to reflect. What do you see? How would you describe the image? And you can answer this out loud or in the mind's inner dialogue without making any judgments to what first comes in. Just let it flow, okay? And we will create a wonderful harmony as a collective, as an extension of the observer together. Observe your thoughts and feelings through this reading, almost as practice in the now. Then watch the observer. Allow your consciousness to be. So, there are 4 steps that we will be taking together. For you, what do you see and feel as I introduce the cards? Then for me, what does my intuition tell me in the moment from Spirit what these cards mean in the moment? Then I will read verbatim from the guidebook here. Then lastly, I will do an overall interpretation for the energy of this reading. So let us begin. We have roots and ascending channel. Rising. Open channel. With this card, roots and ascending channel, I see an energy going deep within, opening themselves to their inner understanding of their consciousness. I see someone finding themselves again on an inner level and accepting who they are, and through this acceptance is ascending to a higher level of consciousness. You are rising from the depths of darkness or from feeling held back. You are balancing light and dark, yin and yang, understanding duality. You are understanding this dynamic within yourself, within nature, and the world, in the collective. I see a figure here in front of the world. This actually, wow, very deep card. I'm feeling a lot of energy from this card. Doing all of your inner work, your refinement into your best version of you spiritually. You have opened a channel directly to Source within you. You trust Spirit's guidance, and you are aware of our interconnectedness, the collective consciousness. The work is not done. Keep an open channel. Embrace knowledge. With this card, I sense someone is absorbing and observing knowledge from every direction, using discernment to keep what is detrimental for growth and for ascension, and releasing that which does not serve this purpose. You are on a journey, embracing the now, the power within you at present. That is what I get from looking at the images, and after you reflect on what you see in the cards as I introduce them. So now let us go to the guidebook for each card, and then I will end with an overall energy interpretation for this reading. So I will grab the guidebook. Roots in Ascending Channel. I have built walls around myself as a result of my past wounds, wounds from my childhood, known wounds, unconscious wounds, wounds from my parents, physical wounds, wounds in my mind, wounds from dark passages of my life, wounds from education, wounds from society. How can one so wounded be able to relate to another equally wounded being? Apparently, I have formed relationships out of fear, repressing myself so as not to suffer more wounds. My past became present. Now, wounds. I thank you. Thank you for being life's teachers, for unmasking me, for allowing me to take an amazing journey to my center. Today, those wounds have become scars that remind me of the importance of choosing to walk a path with heart. Now I know what is important. For every dark corner I transcend in the long run brings me only one simple message, that is love. Give new meaning. What does it mean to be the architect of my life? I connect with my story and with those decisions that made love grow. Today I choose wisely. I allow myself to play, to laugh, and to wonder. I am my greatest guide. Rising. A new start for me. I have done well. Everything is taking its place. Expectations no longer exist. All that remains is the knowledge that I dream my life. I am the dream that I make real with every step that I take. Life surprises me. My work bears fruit and scatters the seeds of my existence. My waters, my emotions are now in balance, and I am absolutely aware of my responsibility as a being who dreams the world. Trust. I stop listening to others and I trust in every step I have walked, in what I have created and in what I feel. I embrace my past processes. I taste both the sweet and the bitter. Everything that happens has its reasons, even if I can't always see it. Each situation is perfect for every moment. In gratitude, in this perfect moment, I trust. Open channel. Life is fresh and new at every moment. As a mountain bird, I learn to read the changing winds. I embrace the challenge of the unexpected. At times, I get lost in an ocean of complexities without being able to take even the smallest step. Yet, when I flow without needing anything or anyone, it becomes absolutely natural for me to drive my inner vehicle. I am a deep being, and the environment which surrounds me pierces me like a spear. I observe it, and I realize that it is made of light. I am able to look beyond the illusory scenario of the present moment. Today, I am certain that the story I have not yet created is about to be born. This moment is an opportunity. With deep love, I rewrite myself. We all can rewrite ourselves. Creation. When I embrace my creative power, I am filled with strength. My creativity has always been ready to improvise and provide solutions in the most diverse circumstances of life. I make my mind flexible. I give permission to deep impulses and to the expression of my essence. An inner call invites me to create my own destiny through new ideas, new perceptions, and new feelings. Today, my creative potential is the answer. It is the key that opens the doors to the great uplifting of humanity. Embrace knowledge. This painting honors the very source of creation. It represents the ancient image of the Selknam culture, the people who were the spiritual guardians of the southern world. Their origins can be traced back to about 9,000 years ago. 9,000 years of evolution and knowledge wiped out by colonization in just 2 decades. But for this, therefore, I ask myself, what are my roots? Have I forgotten where I've come from? Then I remember respect. I remember that my parents and grandparents live in me and that we are made of stories, roots. I leave indifference behind. I contemplate my ancestors focusing on their light and no longer on their wounded egos. I am now honoring and healing my roots. I acknowledge the sublime creation that I am, the result of a chain of improbable phenomena manifesting in each generation and so on. Here, I forgive, I love, I acknowledge, I thank and honor my origins. Being grounded in this understanding of where I came from manifests acceptance and prosperity. Embrace knowledge. And now my overall interpretation for this reading, the coming together of the energy here. You are understanding that you are not your past, you are not your environment, you are consciousness, you are ascending, you are not accepting what others expect you to be. You know who you are. You are not letting the wounds from the past determine your future as you live in the now, and you are ascending, rising, accepting the good and the bad, understanding the deeper meaning behind it. Everything happens for a reason, both good and bad, as a lesson in the journey of creating your most balanced self, moving consciously. And accepting the challenges that comes your way. The inner mission to uplift humanity with your gifts, and knowing that you have an inner power, a creative being within. You are aware. You have an inner knowing. You know that over generations and generations, through thousands of years to now, all documented knowledge has brought you to a grander understanding of who you are, your roots in your rising through this open channel. You are embracing the knowledge presented to you from source, directly from source to you. Through this open channel, you are rising, you are ascending through this open channel in order to uplift humanity. Know who you are, know thyself, and opening up, using this catalyst. So that is all that I have for you for this spiral oracle reading. With each reading, we will transcend together. This will be a practice. Notice as we've gone through the messages here, the observer was observing the cards, listening to the words. Your watcher was seeing the observer observe. This card is perfect for this understanding. Envision yourself taking in the knowledge and the observer just above you, observing the knowledge, the teaching, the images, the conversations, the interactions, and then take yourself higher to the watcher, watching the observer observe the actions of the doer. I'd like to take this time to recommend again Eckhart Tolle's The Power of Now. And if you haven't already, I do have an audio series in the playlist entitled The Power of Now audio series. It goes a little deeper into what I just said of you, the observer, and the watcher. It's all you. Balance. Understand the duality. It's more than what we perceive. You are consciousness. You are not the ego mind. You are not what you think. You are not. You are a powerful being. Love yourself. Embrace knowledge. Keep the channel open. Don't go back to being unconscious. Once you get a taste, stay hungry. As far as any personal relationships, know that whoever you dwell with, whoever you communicate or correspond with, as long as you are enlightened in your consciousness, no unconscious being can stand your enlightened presence for too long. That's where conflict arises, because one or the other is enlightened and vice versa, the other is not. I digress. Please like and subscribe to my channel for more. Thank you for connecting with me here for this Spiral Oracle reading. The goal is to acknowledge our interconnectedness and practice being in the now, being in the consciousness, being. Thank you.